Hello and welcome back to Adventure Worthy. In this first impressions episode, we're having a look at the Castle Doctrine. The Castle Doctrine is a semi-massively multiplayer indie game of burglary and home defense by Jason Rohrer. It is also, as some of you may know, a lore which the game is kinda centered around that you can read more about below. The game is currently in alpha and the idea behind it is kinda simple and incredibly terrifying and unnerving at the same time. It's 1991 and things are bad. You're a guy with a wife, 2 kids and a house. You're nearly broke, but you know that they'll be coming soon for what you've got left. Hundreds of them. Let me just say that that is so grim. The Castle Doctrine split into 2 game modes, the first being a base building strategy type part where you actually have to defend your home, and the second a roguelike robbery and home invasion part. Also keep in mind, because this is an online game, you're up against and trying to outsmart real people. You're robbing other players' houses and they're robbing yours. That's it, that's all we're talking about here. We'll have a look at and discuss the gameplay and other specifics once we're in game. Okay, so here we are in the game, and this right here is the screen you're greeted with when you launch the game after you'd already played it before. So I logged in, played a bit, logged out, and I've been away from this game for 40 hours. While I was away, I was working and I earned $560. My wife, Sherry, she earned $56. Now I'm kind of scared already, because if I click on OK, I'm going to be in my home and I'm going to see the damage that was done by all the people that have robbed me or invaded my home over the past 40 hours. So let's just do it. No, Sherry. She's dead. God. Sherry. She was clubbed to death. This is her. Right here. At least my 2 kids, Brooke and Christopher, are still okay. I love you, Schnookums. And Honey Bun. You're okay. I really do. But, Sherry. And they made off with all my money. Really now? Did they have to do that? There's my vault. It's kinda empty right now. This is the situation that you get placed in after you leave your home for, say, 40 hours. I thought I had a pretty good trap setup. I didn't think anyone would be able to get through here, but clearly I underestimated the cunning of the players of Castle Doctrine. Clearly. So, this is the part of the game where you build, where you protect your family, where you keep everything safe. Clearly, I didn't do a good enough job, but one super amazing feature, and I'm not sure when this was added, because the game is still early in development, but you can go and look at your security tapes. You can see how many times you were robbed, and you can watch every single robbery. Every single one. And we're gonna go do that. I want to see who the villainous monster was that clubbed Sherry to death. And I want to see how many people died in my beautiful, complicating trap. Because it was amazing. I just hope that the first person that went through it didn't just, I don't know, absolutely destroy it and club Sherry and make up with all my money, because I want to see a couple of people dying in this intricate setup. We're going to talk about this setup in a mere moment, because I'm going to have to start a new game. Seeing that my wife is dead, my home has been wrecked, and I've got no money. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move my 2 kids closer so that my family has a path to the exit. It seems like they don't even have a path to the exit because Sherry's there. Oh, I just removed her body. She's gone. Sherry is no more. So after you've constructed your maze, or your labyrinth, or your home, I guess you can call it a home, once you've set up everything you need to set up to keep your family and the vault that's over here, safe. You can move these things around. You can put the vault absolutely anywhere. Okay? Get. You can put the vault anywhere, and this is a rather big area. Okay, so I could have put the vault all the way down here, and I probably should have. Because, you know, maybe someone would have come in, someone that's new to the game, and they wouldn't have seen it all the way down in the bottom corner there, and they would have just forgotten about it. But once you've done all of that, you've got to click on done, and then you've got to prove that what you built here is fair. So you have to go through it as a home invader or a burglar would. And every step you take, the other people on the map, like the two kids here, they'll take another step of their own. So it is in that sense like a roguelike. And this right here is how the roguelike version of the game works. So I'm proving that it's safe right now by going all the way down to the safe and showing that it is robbable. Now once that's done, I can watch my security tapes, or I can go rob any of these people's houses. This guy has way too much money, and 2,434 people have tried to rob him. 1,500 died trying. That's crazy. This guy also has some seriously good numbers. Look at that. Wow. First though, before we head out to rob these people, we're going to view our security tapes. No. No! I didn't catch a single person with my seemingly cunning traps. Not a single person. This means that 14 people had robbed me by that point, and no one had died. No one. Okay, Robert Jason Tyndall. Man, let's see what you did when you entered my home. This is him right here on my welcome mat. That's my wife, carrying $48. Let's see if he was the monster that clubbed her down for $48. He came prepared with some drugged meat. That's for if you got any pit bulls or anything in your house. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Wire cutters, explosives. Okay, so this is a professional, and this right here, I can tell you without even watching the tape, is probably why the whole thing failed. Crowbar, cutting torch, saw. Let's play it. Okay, so it doesn't seem like he clubbed my wife. He let the wife go. He's making his way through here. And let's see if it actually works. He already knows. He already knows what's happening. No! He's trapped. He's trapped. If he walks over that there, that's an electric floor that's on, he'll die. So what's he gonna do? Oh! I didn't even know that was possible. I mean, I saw the holes in the walls, but he just used the blowtorch or the cutter or whatever to get through there. And there you go. He done did it. So after that, it was cake for anyone else that came through my house. Now, the trap that I had set up was actually kind of cool. Let's return to my home so I can show you. Basically what it was that there's this chihuahua over here. Okay? It's a pet that you can put in your house. And what it does is it follows you. So when you come in as a burglar, it was actually here. The chihuahua was there. Okay? So when you come in as a burglar, it will mirror your movement. So when I get here, it'll start following me this way, then it'll move there, then there, then there, then there. Then it'll walk onto the switch when you reach, you know, this point. Okay? Then the door will close and the electric floor will light up. Then you're trapped. Then there's no way out because you can't cross the electric floor, you'll die. You can't go through the door. And I thought that these steel walls were enough to keep someone trapped in there. But clearly not, because I have not seen all the tools at your disposal. But that was the idea. I wanted to try something slightly more complex. And it didn't work. What we're going to do now is, we're going to prove it's fair. Once again. Oh, okay, I don't need to. Good. What we're going to do now is, we're going to try rob someone. And let's just try someone not too tough. Because if I go for this guy's house, there's no way I get through it. Any of these top guys, okay, any of them are going to be kind of tough. Maybe we'll try Michael Ralph Keane. Because 11 people have tried to rob his house and only 2 have died trying. So let's try it. We're going to rob people till we die, and then we're going to set up a new house and see how that goes. Let's have a look. I'm terrified. Oh, he's got some art. That's amazing. Okay. By American McGee? Oh, okay, I know that name. So, me being kind of novice at this game, I don't know what is going on here exactly, but I can see that those are electric floors. I shouldn't step on them once they glow in. This is a normal door, and that's a powered door. And there you go, something just lit. Oh, no. And I'm trapped. So I'm stuck here. There is no way to get out now. I can already see it. Basically, these are stick-in pressure switches. These are power sources. So now you need to probably put a certain combination in here to make it through. And I have no idea what that combination is. I mean, I'm sure Michael Ralph Keane knows what the combination is, but I don't. See, so he can prove that it's fair by entering that combination and making his way through these doors and getting to the safe. But I can't. So basically, I'm gonna have to suicide now, as there is no way through here. Kinda sad, I know, but it has to happen. You died. Fresh start. So here we are, in our new home with our new family. Elaine, Jimmy, and Joanna. What's happening? What's cracking? Nothing much, apparently. They're just watching me, probably telling me, listen here, Father Lumin. Listen here. You need to set a nice house up for us, because we don't want to be clubbed to death. So let's do that. Let's try set, I want to say a mini maze or something up. That'll actually work. I think the only thing... No, there's no way of making a completely safe home, because I assume that explosives can blow through concrete walls, the blowtorch will get through a steel wall, and a simple wood saw will get through the wooden wall. So we're going to try and make something, at least, and I'm going to start it off with concrete walls. Start off with that. Just so that the newbies don't make it through immediately. Let's try weed out the new players, and if there's an experienced player that knows what they're doing, then fine. Let them kill my wife, rob my safe, whatever. So, wooden wall, steel wall, concrete wall, empty floor, doors, windows, pits. Death by pit has got to be a terrible way to go. Power source, wiring, wired wooden wall. Now, I know for a fact that a wired wooden wall and a steel wall both act as normal wiring, except they also pose as walls, so that's kind of cool. Then there are switches, both on and off. Stick-in switch, rotary toggle switch. These are super complicated, and to make a home that really works using these things, you've got to know what you're doing. You're going to have played the game a couple of times, and that's something I really can't do. I just know the basics. I know how to use pit bulls, I know how to use the electric floors, and I know a few other things, sure, but I'm not great at setting these traps up. Now, what the pits are that the pit bull will chase you down and kill you. He will munch you up if he gets to you. The chihuahua, it will just run to you and like yap at your feet. It'll be a nuisance. And the cat will run in the opposite direction. It'll always try be as far as possible as it can be away from you. So it's an interesting mix that you got there, but again, they're kind of complicating to use. They really are. And I've seen a couple of people that just use pit bulls, as it is kind of easy to use them. So what they would do is they'd do this. So they'd set a little area up like this, okay? And then they'd have like a swarm of pit bulls on either side when you come out, like this. Or no, you can't hide them there. You'd hide them here, okay? Like that. And I think you'd put, let's say, another wooden wall in there so that when someone is walking down this passage, they won't see the pit bulls on the other side. Okay, does that make sense? It makes sense to me. then when they come through here, then the pit bulls will literally be right on them. But therein lies the rub. You have to make it fair. So, that said, perhaps you'll move the pit bulls a little further back. Now, I'm terrible at this kind of game. I'm not super creative or anything like that. So, you've got to forgive the fact that I might not make the most ingenious creation here, but I'm trying. So, let's make a pit bull trap. Okay? Let's try that. Then, as like a fail-safe, we'll make another little trap down, let's say here, with the vault in it. This one doesn't have to be quite as complex because, you know, we're hoping that everyone dies on the pit bulls. You get it? So let's try that. Now, I've spent a whole lot of my money on the pit bulls already, but I'm thinking we can set something up here. Now, I want to keep this at least a little inaccessible so they can't just go back and see the inner workings of my home, because that would be terrible. But let's have a look. Now, need some wiring. This is the power source. Now you need to put a switch between the power source and the, let's say, electric floors. No, that's wiring. So let's put some electric floors in. Where do we want the trap to be? Here? So we trap that. Oh, but that's too much money. Okay, wait. Let's just remove all of this. And let's put wooden walls in. Let's be cheap over here. There we go. Much better. Now, that costs 50. So we're going to use 1. Now, how am I going to make this work? So let's try using a cat. Now, we know the cat is going to try stay as far away from you as possible. So what's going to happen is, if we put the cat... This could work. If we put the cat, say... right there. Okay? And we can even start him off in, let's say, the bottom corner. Down here. Then, what will happen is when you get... Maybe put him there. When you get down here, at this point of the map, he's going to start... And you want to go in here to the safe. So let's put the safe there. He's going to start running up. Okay? He's going to start running up. Away. And then, hopefully, what will happen is... He will step on... There. He'll step on the switch that I'm going to put in the top corner. And he'll activate... Take that away. Got to move that around. He'll activate the electric floor. Thereby not allowing anyone to get to my safe. That's it. It sounds like a good idea, but I'm not sure it is. It's all I can come up with on such short notice. So we're going to give it a try. I don't know why that cat is there. We're going to give it a try, see how it works, but I need to connect the wiring up. Okay, so the wiring will go through here, there, and this needs to be between that and that. So let us put the power source there and the switch there. Connect it to the wiring. Wait, need the power source first. I don't know if this is going to work. I really don't. There. Oof, I'm over. What can I can remove that, I guess. And I can remove that. There we go. I wonder if this is going to work. I really do. I don't think it's going to. I need more space here, so I need to remove a little bit of this. There. I just don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not enough. I need to put the cat closer. Oh, cat. Put him over there. This is probably not going to work. And it's only actually going to even work if I can get past the pit bulls. So let's try. There they come. No, you silly dogs. Get away from me. They're going to munch me. They're going to munch me. No, I'm dead. I am so dead. Oh my god, you're killed by a pit bull. Okay. Now you gotta start over when that happens. if you know that you're not going to make it, then you have to sort of, you have to abandon ship. You got to go back out the exit of your house. So that didn't work out. I don't know if my little trick with the cat down there was going to work in any case. So let's try it again. Okay? Let's try it again. Like this. Like that. There we go. This time perhaps let's use less pit bulls. Listen here, move. Oh, let's check my new family. Vicky, Kyle, and Abigail. Okay. You're beautiful. All of you are beautiful. And I love you. I will try to protect you now. This is it. It's going to work now. I'm almost sure of it. So let's make the same construction again. Okay. But this time let's do it with steel. And let's make it kind of less complicated. Okay. So let's do this and that. It could work. Now we're going to put the cat down here again. In the bottom corner. Maybe there. I just hope. Let's see. If we funnel the people enough that they run away enough. Let's see. Power source. Wiring. Switch. I don't know why I want to use the cat, but I just feel like it's the right thing to do. Listen here, cat. You're going to have to move right the heck now. There. So this should, in essence, send the power through there. So let's do it. There you go. I think that's going to work. I just need to place the cat again. I need to place my pit bulls. And then we're finished. So now, what I want to do is, I want the pit bulls to be, let's say, further away. Let's put them over there. Let's just make it 2. And then let's put some at the bottom. Oh no, let's just put them at the top. Okay? We keep them at the top. A whole bunch of them. And if someone does come in here, they'll be killed. Let's just face it. They're going down. Let's also put a door. No, it's too much. The family needs a way out. Okay, fine. Family, you can go right there at the entrance again. I hope you make your way out. Perfect. Done. Let's see if it works. I'm probably going to die again. If I do die again, then it's just too bad. So there's a whole bunch of pit bulls following me, and it's lit up. So I'm dead. It didn't work. I'm so bad at this. No! Oh. I'm terrible. But I think you can see what it's all about. You can make something really simple. Okay? You can take straight up concrete, make a little passageway, and then sort of rig it like that. Obviously, having your family right at the entrance is kind of good, because whoever comes into your house only has that one chance to club or shoot or shank your wife. That's it. They got that one chance and nothing more. Now, let's try to make something a little bit simpler. Something that'll actually, you know, work. Perhaps. Let's try make... Okay, I don't know how to make those complex things like all the other people do, but maybe we can make something simple enough that'll catch them out. We've got a lot of tools at our disposal here. A whole lot of stuff that I could put in my house to potentially stop them. Or even kill them. What I could do is just set up something with like a powered trapdoor. No. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. If any of you guys out there are super creative and know what you're doing with games like this, then I'm sure you can make something really, really good. But I just struggle so much thinking of things. That said, what we're going to do is we're going to make a super simple maze. That's what I'm going to do. So here, we're going to make exits. Okay? So there. we're going to make exits. At these exits, we're going to have doors. And whoever comes in here is kind of going to have to choose the right door at the right time, else he's going to die. How about that? How about that? So the only door that's going to work is going to be the second one. It's going to lead down to the safe, like this. But they're all going to lead down, okay? But only this one is going to have the safe in it. There. Perfect. So, what'll happen is, if they go down any of the others, they die. And they're going to die because we're going to have a pit bull at the bottom of this passage. So you've got a certain amount of moves to make before the pit bull come and eat you. And if you don't choose the right exit, then you're done. Your goose is cooked. Like this. Perfect. Now I think I'm going to add even more exits. And even more pit bulls. You know what? It's unnecessary adding all these walls. And the fact that... Where are the pit bulls? Okay. 2 should be enough. There you go. There you go. Let's just do that. And if the person coming through here doesn't take... Ooh, that's not enough room. Gonna have to put more space here. Let's see. Okay. Put these a little bit further away. There. I'm hoping that's gonna work. I'm really not sure, but I'm hoping. Now I just need to replace 1 or 2 of those walls so that I got enough money. I suppose I can do the same with that. Okay. Perfect. That's all I'm doing. So if this person doesn't take the first exit, he will die to the pit bulls. That's it. Okay. Let's try it. Done. So where are they? There they come. I could even put them a tiny bit closer. Where's the safe? Oh no! I went down the wrong one. Oh, really? Really, really? Let's do it again. Let's just do it again. Because why not? No, I don't want them breaking my walls down right off the bat. So we're going to put a door there. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Because I feel as if that's a good idea. We put the safe down here somewhere. Make a couple of entrances. Let's say here one, there one, and there one. How's that? Is this going to work? I hope so. There. There's no reason to get super technical with any of this, but it just needs to be enough to catch the people that don't know what they're doing. Here we go. Here we go. Now the safe's going down here. Done and done. And I need a few more passages. And I need this one to be a bit longer. So I can put the pit bulls here. Come on, pit bulls. There and there. That should be enough. I've still got some money spare, which is good. Now, if I go all the way down here, I should probably put that a little bit further away. Like that. There we go. That's it. Done. That is incredibly, incredibly basic. It really is. But it should get the job done. There. So I gotta take the second one down. Let's go. They're right on my heels. And I got the save. Oh my goodness. Perfect. So now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave it at this. Because if I go and rob someone else's house, I'm probably going to die and lose everything I've got. And then, at the end, I'll put a little bonus clip in of my home and the people trying to sort of break into it. Let's see if someone actually makes it in there. Now, you can, before you go out on your little mission, you can... What is this? Okay, you can buy auctions, paintings and stuff. You can set up your backpack. So you can buy a whole bunch of tools. These will help you break into other people's houses. And I suppose what we'll do is, let's take a couple. Okay? Let's buy a couple. Let's take a saw. Let's take a crowbar. Let's even take... I can't take a revolver. What else can we take? A doorstop? A ladder? Drugged meat. Drugged meat. A whole lot of drugged meat. In case I run into some pit bulls. And a couple more saws. Done. Now I think I'll actually brave one of these houses. But let's see if we can find a more simple one. One that I will definitely get into. Let's try this one. Rob house. No, what is this? Okay, I'm going to use the saw right here. That's a pit bull. I'm going to use the drugged meat on the dog. There you go. And I'm dead. Jeez Louise. What kind of devious scheme does he have going here? I can't believe it. Whatever. That right there is the Castle Doctrine. There really is nothing more to say about it. It's an amazing experience if you can stomach it, and I would heartily recommend it to anyone out there that thinks they're clever enough to outsmart other people, trying to burgle them, trying to invade their home, trying to kill their family, and trying to steal their money. Because if you can do that successfully, kudos to you. I am not that creative a person. Maybe I'm not criminally minded enough. I don't know. But the Castle Doctrine is definitely worthy of a grand, if slightly grim and unsettling, home invasion and home defense adventure. Check it out. I have linked the game's website below, and if you do buy it right now while it's in alpha, you get it at half price. Also, please let me know if you've managed to amass a fortune in the Castle Doctrine, because I just don't know how those people do it. I have no idea. Check back here soon for more. Most importantly though, happy protecting your family and your vault in the Castle Doctrine. Happy that.